for gathering here today. This event is all about you. We're going to introduce you to the three people who are just kind of the face of this, but there's tons of people who brought this together. And this is our theme today, if you haven't figured out, is turning your passion into reality. So with that in mind, we have a passion-filled theme. Write your hashtag anything. This is your day to promote what you're passionate about. We know for teachers it's very hard to step into that marketing role or to say, but we really believe in our organizations here. We have Ormiboard, we have EduMatch, we have Edspeakers. We all gather together. We believe in spreading passion and the voice of you teachers. Okay, so if you haven't found out about our organizations, we're going to give you a little rundown of it. But really, this event is about you. Later, afterwards, you get to talk to our videographer, who's been part of NBC and other things like that, and quickly tell us how to transform how you've transformed your passion into reality, how you're turning it into reality. And it's a good time that if you want other people to join you, then it's a great way to spread the word of that. I'm going to go ahead and introduce us really quick, each of us, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this, okay? So I'm Shelly Sanchez-Terrell. I'm the founder with other board members, and you'll meet them, of Edspeakers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Thomas, and thank you. Oh, man. Y'all should be getting the whoop, whoop, whoop to y'all because y'all are amazing. So I'm the founder of EduMatch, but really it wouldn't be anything without the people in this room. Like, y'all are amazing. Give it up for yourselves.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ian Bryan. I'm with a company called EXO-U, and we're just here to help make this happen. So that's it.
Yes, give him a hand because without Ian, none of this would be possible. He's the man. And make sure that you're, okay, so a lot of you signed up, but some of you didn't add your email. We would like you to put your email because you will get a free 1 year. Do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, do you want me to go ahead and talk? Or? Yeah. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm Ian again. Hi, Ian Bryan. And I work with a little company probably very few of you heard of called EXO-U. But it's a startup that's created a really cool piece of teaching software. There's a logo. I'm not going to give you a full product commercial because that's not really what we're here for. But what we do want to do is get everyone the opportunity to check it out. We're partly here because we wanted to make something happen, and that's really, frankly, what this is about. I have been following these two, especially you, and you kind of taught us out this, I want to do something, and we said, well, that's what you're about, so let's do it. So we're here to support, and we're also wanting to tap into the really forward-leaning, high-technology teachers to be aware of what we've got. So I'm not here to sell it to you, I'm here to give it to you, and every single person in this room gets a 1-year license to Ormiboard. In a nutshell, what Ormiboard is a complete interactive whiteboard style software that, like what many of you are used to, ranging from things like Smart Notebook to Active Inspire, what have you, but streamed down, put online, and designed to work with Google Classroom, shared classroom functionality, classroom drivability, so that for once you can actually take any type of a whiteboarding style lesson content and bring it into your Google Classroom environment and put it out. There's a couple of other things that are pretty extraordinary. Device integration without any installs, without any downloads, and never making kids get caught up in a transaction. There's a lot of very, very powerful collaborative session capability where essentially with no effort, teachers are able to do far, far more with whiteboarding software than they've ever been able to do before. But what I want to say about it briefly so that you understand what it is that we're launching, how many of you have heard of the BYOD listening project? Anybody? That's okay. You weren't listening, I guess. No, it's a joke. We were listening. So my company gave me permission to create basically a nonprofit endeavor to go out and listen to teachers and focus on educators around the world who were really working with device integration in their classrooms and get back from them what needs to be done. And it's not really about software. A lot of the work to be done is cultural and understanding, a strategy. But in the process, we took feedback from just under 4,000 educators from around the world. where they basically said, here's what my technology doesn't do, here's what I want it to do. And we took all of that, starting January 19th, into an intensive development process, and the software that we have was created 100% from that input. So that's Ormiboard. And as far as engaging what you're doing in terms of really, we're talking about passions here, what I love to do is find teachers that want to do something really amazing and they feel like they're maybe a little more alone than they want. Or maybe they think that the money's not possible. Or maybe they think that they just don't have the audience. And I'm not saying that I, solve all problems and make magic, but I would love to hear about your projects. I would love to have the opportunity to see if there's some way that I can assist you. So open sharing, I hope I didn't talk too long. And thanks for letting me come out and party with you guys. Oh, one last thing. That man over there, wave your hands, Will. Just one, all right? That's Will Kazari. He's the best video guy I've ever worked with. I've been working with him for a decade, and he's here to capture just a couple of minutes, 1 to 5. Tell him what it is you're doing. Tell him about your passion. Tell him about your project, and we will be amplifying that video content after this event and beyond. Okay? Thank you.
All right, sure. All right, y'all. So, just wanted to give a huge shout out to all the EduMatchers in the room. So you all know who you are. So for those of you who don't know, if you go to edumatch.org, then that's pretty much where everything is based. But what EduMatch is, it's a global network of educators all around the world who connect along areas of similar interest. Now I have to say, this idea almost didn't happen. Was just sitting there on Voxer one day. Well, there were some pre-stories. There were some pre-influences as well. But but the day that we actually started it up, then was just sitting there on Voxer one day, and one of my friends said something about gamification in math. I said, oh, yeah, you should talk to my cousin. You should talk to Chris Aviles. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Shout out. So the idea was, why not have something on Twitter that connects educators all around the world along areas of similar interests? And from that, EduMatch was born. So it's been pretty much a grassroots project. So I got to thank Rachel right there for creating this awesome graphic. So we've been using this. And this tells all the different ways that you can connect with EduMatch. We're everywhere, almost literally. We're on Twitter, Voxer, Facebook, Google+, everything. We just played EduMatch Bingo for the first time, like a couple days ago. It was crazy, but so much fun. But if y'all are not familiar with EduMatch, then we would like to definitely invite you to check out our website and just check out all the different ways that you can get connected. And I mean, it's really been a family. It's been more than just a network. It's been really a family, and there are so many people in here that I consider like family to me. So thank you all so much for coming. I'm going to turn it over to Shelly right now.
Okay, good. Okay, so we are also here with Edspeakers, and many of the EduMatchers are also Edspeakers. So give a little shout out if you're an Edspeaker. Okay, good. And if you're not, we want to know why not, because I know Sarah's been asking some of you EduMatchers for a while, just like poking you and saying sign up. Okay, Edspeakers came out of a conversation a long time ago where we talked about how the leadership, the voices in education, whether it be keynote speakers, whether it be bloggers, whether it be the people that are getting paid to speak, and also just consultants and stuff, do not represent enough diversity. So we all got together. You're going to meet some of your board members here. And actually, maybe we should play the video first. Yeah. We're going to play the video to give you an idea of what it is. But it's basically, you sign up for free. It's a database. Showcases that you're a speaker. Any conference. It's a very quick step process.
Did you make this?
No, this is actually by one of our board members, William Jeffrey, Coach Jeffrey, on Twitter. Why is it like that pop-up? So what we do is we've only started in November. We've already gotten keynotes for our speakers. Yesterday we had an ISTE SmackDown keynote. Of the 8 chosen out of like 500, 5 of them were of Edspeakers. And these were some people from Australia, from Austria. I say that. Sorry, Sherry. Sorry, Sherry. We had some from Texas. The thing to note about it, the ones that all of those were sent to Edspeakers. What we do is any kind of consulting job, any kind of we say that there's a school that's looking for a vice principal, anything. We share it in our Voxer groups. We share it, we share it also on Twitter. We share it in forums, and we really help build you as a speaker. So if you don't feel comfortable enough saying, hey, I'm a speaker, then there's a lot of conferences and stuff aren't going to know that you are. So that's what this is for. It's free for conferences. And then our next phase is we're sending this out to over 100 conferences and letting them know what your profile is and everything. And they just search for you. If you're a Google Innovator, they'll get to choose, get to do all that. And you take care of that. We don't take a percentage or anything like that. So I'm going to let some of the board members that are here say hi, tell you what they do, and show you the Edspeakers kind of thing. But first we'll go with Russell. Russell, you want to come up here?
Hi, everybody. My name is Russell Arabelle. Nice to see everybody. I love the fact that I'm seeing everyone here face to face, and most of you I know on Twitter. This is amazing. And I have to admit, every time I see somebody, I have to take a second look at their face just because of how beautiful you all look in person. I'm so excited to be part of Edspeakers. I joined Edspeakers because I believe in the power of diverse voices to improve education for teachers and students, for everybody. With Edspeakers, I help run social media with Shelly. So I'm the person behind the Twitter account along with Shelly. Please follow us at EdspeakersCo. That's our handle. And tweet at us, join the movement, because it's so important to see all types of educators joining this movement, because your voice is so important. And that's all. I'm so happy everyone's enjoying drinks and food, and I will pass it back to Shelly.
And then we also have Valerie Lewis. Where's I am? Come on down. She not here? Okay, well, I'll show you the other ones really quick. How many of you are part of the Teacherpreneur Chat Voxer group? Ooh. Okay, pass the scope. Oh, is she here? Okay, good. Valerie will talk. She's too busy periscoping.
And I'm speaking about Yes. So I joined Edspeakers because I felt that this was definitely a space to represent all the voices that are often lost in the shuffle. And so it was important for me to be part of something where we all matter and our voices could be amplified. And so I've learned so much so far from these ladies, even some of the gentlemen on board. I mean, we push each other to the next level. So if you're not connected, yeah, I said even the gentlemen, as though the ladies were the only ones imparting knowledge. But yes, guys, you get credit too. But no, I have learned and grown so much. And, you know, it matters to be connected and to be connected with people that are doing powerful things. I mean, we're the next wave in education. So everything that has been wrong with education, all of us that are in this room, not just the board members, not just EduMatch, but all of us in this room are the people that are going to turn this bad boy around. And so I think that we're all in it for the long haul, in it to win it. And so I encourage everyone to be a part of, whether you're not part of Edspeakers or EduMatch, get on board this train, because I think we're all riding the same wave. So thank you for having me, and I look forward to connecting more with everybody during this whole week.
Okay, tell them the spaces that you run.
Oh, to Teacherpreneur Chat. Teacherpreneur Chat. So unfortunately, in our education space, we're confined to the classroom, or at least people want to keep us in the classroom, and they want to keep us in those boxes. And we're all great at what we do, but I think at the same time, we need to also think about building our brands. We all have a brand. You represent something. When people see your face, there's something that they associate with your memory or with your image. So with Teacherpreneur Chat, that's a space where we push each other. We talk about branding, building a website, connecting with people. So it's where business needs to marry education. And if you aren't thinking in a business mind, anything that you're offering, you guys, somebody wants it. It's not just our students, somebody wants it. And unfortunately, in our education space, people don't pay us what we're valued. But if we go outside of that space, people are willing to not just drop dimes, they're dropping quarters, they're dropping $50, and we need it and we want it. I'm pretty sure many of you in here are parents, we've got families to feed, we've got mortgages to pay. So think about it in that aspect about building your brand. Have at least a little bit of an entrepreneurial streak in you. If you're good at creating graphics, turn that bad boy into a business. If you are good at consulting and giving advice, think about branding yourself. And so that's what Teacherpreneur Chat is all about. So join us. We have a Voxer community where we are constantly helping each other and pushing to build the brand. Pass the Scope EDU, if you're not using that hashtag, that is a connection that we are showing people the power of Periscope in the classroom, bringing people together all across the globe, all across the country. So if you are Periscoping this weekend, please include that hashtag Pass the Scope, and that's COPE, and another EDU at the end, to just add on to your title, because there's so many people that want to be here and they can't be here, and we are that connection for them. So they're getting a glimpse of everything that we're doing. So ladies and gentlemen, I am V. Lewis.
So Valerie also runs our Remind group. So we also have a Remind group. So we give you lots of avenues on Edspeakers to be able to connect the way that's comfortable for you and learn things. We have goals. We're also, okay, so let me run through the other board members. They made little videos for you, but we're not going to show them to make this a little bit faster so we can get back to the party. Michael Benavides, he's from Texas, and he is our, helps with all the technical stuff, okay? He's in computer graphics and stuff. Philip Cummings, he is going to be launching, how many of you have heard of Toastmasters? Toastmasters, yeah? We're going to have a virtual Toastmasters for Edspeakers where you can practice presentations. We can get you to get rid of those uhs and ums and things like that. Professionally run, but all virtual from your home. We have Coach William Jeffrey. He's in Puerto Rico right now, which we're jealous about, but he is our graphic designer. He does all our logos. He does our videos. He does everything. We just love it. And Jason Oliver is the person who gets his grants. He lets us know about all the conferences out there so we can build a database so we can send them this database. And then, of course, Miss Sarah here. And then there's me. Okay, and then we're going to show you one more thing, which is, before we show that, we're going to let you know about one of our projects that so we're like-minded here. We're both about passion, so we decided we're going to throw a conference about your passions, okay? We're going to launch it. Do you want to say some words about it?
I just want to say that this is the mic drop moment of the day. So we wanted y'all in this space so that y'all can hear it first, as well as y'all that are not at ISTE, that are checking this out on the live stream. This is our very first endeavor together, matching between the two organizations meshing, and we definitely want you to be a part of it. So Shelly has a better way with words than I do, so here you go.
Any of you, we want you to sign up. We did an EduPassion pitch last year at the 30 Goals online conference. We have anywhere from 1,000 to 8,000 teachers that tune in. Leslie, are you here? Raise your hand, Leslie. Is it Leslie? She did the Edu pitch last year, the EduPassion pitch. She did the EduPassion pitch last year, her passion project. And what you're going to do, we're going to make them short. You do them online, Google Hangouts. Everybody can see it. We have a chat going on while it's going on. It all goes on the site. You sign up. this is a moment for you. If you have a project, a global project, anything like that, and you say, hey, there's nobody joining, anything like that, this is your chance to get it out there. So you don't even have to be a trained speaker or anything like that. This is your foreground. So we really want you, all you have to bring to the table is your passion. You're passionate about something, then we can make it look good. Okay, we've managed to do all this. And talking about making things look good, the reason we have this beautiful site here that gives you kind of ideas what it looks like is because Ian here, he made these things look beautiful, which is very important. So you can go to the different ones, I didn't press it yet.
All right. Oh, and before you click, can
Oh,
I
wait.
say something really
Oh,
quickly?
yeah.
All right, so if we could, I'm just going to go backwards one page. So just so that y'all know, the call for proposals is now open. So you can go to our site, edupassions.net. Shortly, we will also have edupassions.com that will be live. But for right now, remember, edupassions.net. And click on the attendance form, and you will see that our call for proposals is now open. So just wanted to share that. I'm going to pass the mic back.
Oh, good. And we have plenty of time to advertise this and market it out and let it know. September 3rd to 4th. It is a free conference for teachers. That's why we get about 8,000 who show up and things like that. Okay. So, and it looks good on your it also looks good for those of you who don't have a video of you presenting. Here's a great way to get a great video of you presenting. So we're excited to have you on board with that. And finally, we had some members, and this is great for live stream, because there are some members that couldn't be here. There's over 100 and something Edspeakers. There's thousands and thousands of EduMatchers. So we asked them to kind of share their passion with us by image. You may recognize a few, and what we want to do is just kind of go through that, and then that's it, right?
And then the picture.
Oh, and then, okay, you tell them about the picture.
All right, so the very last thing that we're going to do right after this is that all of you got a cardboard. Put your cardboard in the air. Wave it like you just don't care. All right, so if you didn't already get a cardboard, please see the people in the front. But you should have a cardboard, and we're going to put this to good use because in just a few minutes right after this, we're going to take a 360 picture 360 video. We'll do both. We'll do a picture and video because why not, right? So we'll get everybody kind of spread out around the walls, and we'll take like a 360-degree video. We're gonna put it on YouTube, and you'll be able to see it in your cardboard. And yeah. So it'll be a nice souvenir for today. Oh, and also be sure to stop by and talk to Will about your passions, how to turn passions into reality. So here you go.
Here we go. Well, I guess I'll just.
All right. So we have our different Edspeakers and EduMatch folks who have submitted things who couldn't be here with us today, but they're here with us in spirit.
Jennifer Casa Todd. Well, I'll put her first. Jennifer Casa Todd. We have here Kathleen, but she's actually here. Yeah. Did she leave already? We also have Nikki D. Robertson. And so what we noticed with some of the pictures is, of course, you all are passionate about lots of things. That's good for us. This is Marjorie Rosenberg. We have Educator Alfonso Gonzalez. We have Crystal Brody. And these are from all over the world. Can we get a shout out for Corey here? Corey, woohoo! And I think that's it. We went through. Oh no, we have Phil Hart, all the way from Australia, and then I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. So if we could. Oh, Singapore in the house. Let's get a shout out to Tara Lenny, all the way from Singapore. That's right. Yeah, Tara is here all the way from Singapore. We got Sherry from Austria. We got people from all over. All right. So for right now, what we could do, if everyone can please get so that we can see you. So if you could just please kind of get along the walls. We're going to take two. Oh, yeah, they're right out there in the hallway. All right, everybody. We want to thank you all so much for joining us and had a great time. So just wanted to thank you all for tuning in and can't wait to see y'all at another event.